This podcast is part of the Frederick Podcast Network. Learn more at listenfrederick.com.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a special Christmas and New Year's episode, number 124 of Beers in the Lot. Surely by now you know about our merchandise shop at beersinthelot.com/shop and about our Discord at beersinthelot.com/discord. But if you didn't, well, I just told you about them. For this one, we have a special guest that OFBG members will definitely recognize, and friends of the pod will recognize them if they've seen him in Discord. Goon, also known as Gooner. The guys and I had a blast talking with Gooner about our hockey New Year's resolutions, favorite Christmas songs, and a couple other seasonal topics. So let's go. Let's crack the beers.
Hey, it's a twist off, not a bottle opener.
Yeah, right.
Guess what? I found blue lights in bottles.
Well, we know what Gooner's drinking.
Yeah.
Here you go, Goon. Welcome to the Christmas episode, Goon.
Well, I did bring home some of the, I will not name the beer, but a podcast, hockey podcast, their beers. That was brewed by Labatt Blue. I was like, I don't want to.
Let's calm down.
So moving on.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to have that struck in from the record.
I got to point something out here. Daniel jumped on the podcast recording on Discord today with his Wu-Tang ugly Christmas sweater.
Wu-Tang.
And it is it's phenomenal.
Tis the season.
Woo.
This is actually a prize winning
Wu-Tang's for the children.
Yes.
He won an ugly sweater contest with this thing. I remember.
Nice.
What are you drinking, Daniel?
So tonight, my buddy, he has no kids and decided to go up to Treehouse one day. Just
He has no kids. Have to
just-
preface with that.
woke up and randomly was like, I'm going to Treehouse.
Sounds like
So he
something
was
I
so
do.
gracious. He was gracious enough to bring me back a beer. And it is I'm Dreaming of a Hazy Christmas.
Oh,
And of course, it's amazing.
good stuff.
I would like to point out that I made the observation in one of the Discord chats that Daniel will make friends with anybody that goes to Treehouse and brings them Treehouse
Yeah.
for him.
He's a
Correct.
thought.
Yeah.
He's a thought
Correct.
for Treehouse.
All his friends are like at Treehouse
Yeah.
almost every week or something like that.
Well, once you get hooked.
Yep. Gotta have it.
I have it.
What do you got tonight, Riggs? One of many that you've already had, correct?
Let's not. Yeah. So last week I had an Attaboy beer. This week I have an Attaboy beer as well. This is Boss of the World, a double New England IPA from Attaboy Beer in downtown Frederick. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent beer. Boss of the World. This
Nice.
beer is Boss. John Walker also has an Attaboy beer.
Yeah, so
Oh.
unlike Danny, I drive to some of the, my favorite breweries and whatnot. So I was able so I stocked up on a few Attaboys for holiday celebrations and whatnot, and I got their new tree beer, which is with spruce and juniper IPA.
Yeah.
So they didn't have in
yes.
sixes, so I had to get a big tall boy crowler.
Crowler.
So-
32
Yes.
Yeah,
ounces.
32 ounces. So
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'll be knocking this bad boy out.
John Walker will be peeing like pine needles out.
Oh, yeah. Actually, but if you think about it, like spruce and juniper, that is very like winter Christmassy.
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
good to
Christmas
go.
a little-
Evergreen, you got
Huh.
the pine cones from the hanging down.
Yeah, I'm all set, man. I'm rocking,
A
ready to go.
little bit spicy too,
It
with
is,
the spruce in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aaron, so did you go to the Chuck Wagon for your beer tonight? What do you get?
No, this didn't come in a medicine bottle, unlike my
Oh.
beer on Monday.
Womp, womp,
But
womp.
this is actually a seasonal beer from Shiner. This is called Holiday Cheer Ale brewed with peaches and pecan.
Yeah.
Coming out of Spatzel, I believe this is German. Spatzel Brewing in Shiner, Texas. It's tasty. peaches
Well,
and pecans.
yes.
Good.
Yes.
Nice.
The name might be German. I don't know if they're a German. I don't
Shiner
know.
Shiner Bach. Yes?
Shiner Bike
Yeah.
makes Bach. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
big Texas. Yeah.
That was funny. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
German beer, and it's out of Texas.
Well, the name is Spoetzl, which is Spatzel in German, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if they're German or not. Whatever. It's good beer.
Yeah. Whatever. It's
That's-
fine.
it
Yeah.
doesn't
You know
matter.
what? It's
just
fine.
drink it.
I'm drinking. Just
Yeah.
drink it.
All right. We have a fifth wheel this evening coming with us on the date for the Christmas / New Year's episode.
That's not right. Come on.
Come
That's not
on.
right.
Real.
Cut.
All right.
Cut.
All right.
That's
I'm
getting
kidding.
cut.
Okay.
It's
Oh, God.
totally not getting cut.
We have a fifth guest. We have a fifth guy on the ones and
Fifth
twos
member
this
of the
evening
team
with
tonight.
us. Yeah. We have
We
a
have a
full line on
full
the ice.
lineup.
Full line on the ice tonight. 5 players. Gooner, what are you drinking this evening, sir?
I am drinking Labatt Blue Light. It's it's
Oh, yeah.
standard Labatt Blue Light. It's really nice and it goes down really easy. And I'm going to enjoy it tonight.
You can have 15 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I just picked them up too. So
Oh, nice.
Right on.
There you go.
Well, welcome, Gooner. Welcome to the podcast. Long time
Welcome, you
listener,
guys.
Again.
huge supporter. Yeah, again. Like this is great to have you. We're really happy to have you on tonight. Actually, this is great.
It's actually kind of a surprise guest tonight, right? I was surprised. Like Riggs like texted me. He's like, "Hey, can you see our channel?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You can join." I'm like, "Okay."
Well, get on in here.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, what's going on?
Really big behind the curtain moment for everybody, I'm sure.
Whoops.
Like, oh, whoopsie. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be on the show. Okay. Didn't expect it. Okay, so we'll just go
Well,
with
welcome.
it. We'll just go.
Well, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
thank you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for all the support we gotten from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So Gooner, we'll start with you. Since this is going between Christmas and New Year's, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh God, it's not Mariah Carey because that thing's just overplayed.
Good answer. Good answer.
That is, I just can't. Oh God. I just used a song, and I have to look at my phone for this one. I did a video of our holiday lights in my neighborhood. It's just a big circle, right? We got about 30 houses in the area, and almost all the houses in our neighborhood put up lights. The song it has a nice ring to it. It's not my most favorite song, but right now it is because it's almost like a jazzy Louisiana type song. So the name is called Twinkle (parentheses) Little Christmas Lights. And it's made by J.D. McPherson. And it's a really nice, unique
right.
song to it. It's really cool. It went really well with the video that I put together for our block, and I think everybody enjoyed it. So
Nice, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Danny, what's your song?
Mine has to be King Diamond, No Presents.
Yeah, there you
No
go.
presents for
Yes, for
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes.
There you go.
I love that song.
Yeah, that's a good
I always
one.
put it
man-
on in my.
The man with the
I s-
Wu-Tang sweater
Yeah.
pulls out King Diamond. No presents for Christmas. Danny,
Yeah.
you and I, we have
Yeah.
we're on the same level musically. Like
Yeah.
we're
Yep.
yeah, bro. Yes.
Yep.
We got it. Air.
So I kind of have two, but one doesn't count because it's mostly just one line of the song that I like. So I'll go with that one first. It's Sarah McLachlan's River. And it's mostly the idea that I want a river to skate on because that sounds awesome. I'm really jealous of the guys who got to skate on Carroll Creek last year. That's pretty
Valid.
cool.
So
Valid.
the one that I really like though is Trans-Siberian Orchestra,
Oh,
Wizards
yeah.
in Winter.
Oh,
Which
yeah, there you go.
I have to admit, Gooner, you kind of reminded me of it when you were talking about Christmas lights because it was like a meme. I don't know, 20 to 15 years ago. The one electrical engineer who rigged his house up with the lights that synced up to Wizards in Winter or whatever. It was going all over the internet for a while. Yeah, I like that one though, and a lot of Trans-Siberian Orchestra stuff.
And it's
That would be mine.
got fantasy in there. You got the wizard in there. So.
Yeah, you got wizards.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
John likes wizards.
Yeah. Sorry, John.
Mr. I like
Wizards.
Star Wars, but not Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. Anyway, John, sorry. What is yours?
Oh, good. So I would say it's like I'm with Danny on that, like King Diamond, No Presents for Christmas, but I'm a big Elvis fan, as you guys kind of know. So Blue Christmas,
Oh, Blue Christmas.
there's
Oh, yeah.
it's
that's a good one.
spectacular.
Oh,
I
dude,
that's a
like
good one.
Blue.
Yes.
And
Oh,
the
There
and
you
the
go.
and the
yeah,
the backing vocals on that.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh my
Like,
god.
most-
Elvis
yes.
low key had some. He had some.
Yes.
I mean, he still does
That-
this day.
That
Bangers.
the Elvis
Yeah.
Christmas album.
Yeah, it's spectacular.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got the Rat Pack Christmas album a while ago.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
a little good one with Dean Martin and
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
All of them.
man.
Really
see,
good stuff.
Elvis kind of he'll let you like venture off to other genres of Christmas music. You do like Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack, like they're not too understanding. You know what I mean? If you go to other Christmas genres, they carry what some would call a vendetta, Gooner. So
Yeah.
But they had like a little bit of help with their.
Yeah, they had a little bit of help. Yeah. They had a lot of help.
Yeah.
They had a lot of help. Yeah, definitely.
Low grease. There.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Colorado just tied it.
Oh, is that game on?
I'm watching
Yep.
Vegas. So yeah.
We're all looking for our remotes now.
Yeah. Riggs, what about you? What's your favorite?
So Elvis Christmas album, like I just said, Blue
Yeah.
Christmas. Yes, I'm a sucker for the Charlie Brown Christmas album.
Yeah, man.
Vince
Yes.
Vince
Guaraldi
Mhm.
trio, the jazz, 3-piece jazz trio. Yes, but the ultimate Christmas song, Nat King Cole, Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
That is
Yep.
the
That's a good one.
ultimate. The
Yeah.
ultimate.
That's good. That's very good.
Bing
The
Crosby
ultimate.
has some that are close contenders.
Yes,
But
yes.
Nat with
Nat-
Henderson.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Nat
a good one.
King
That one you
Cole.
can't go wrong.
Yes. You listen to those songs,
Yeah.
you feel it, right? Like that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So we've done a whole lot of Christmas talking at this point. We've had Christmas themed beers, and now we're talking about Christmas songs. This episode's airing the day after Christmas, or no, the week,
No.
the Wednesday
The-
following.
the
Christmas.
Wednesday after.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so when you're listening to this on Wednesday, then you might be done with Christmas. So let's move on. Let's move to the new
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
'Cause, John, you actually you had an idea.
So I was thinking, because we always talk amongst ourselves of like, what should we do in the next year for hockey? Normally we try to plan it in terms of like, what hockey trips do we want to do, or certain things we want to do. Like, hey, I'd really like to go to a Bears game, guys. Let's try and do that. Or, a Pens game in Pittsburgh, stuff like that. So I was thinking,
right, yeah.
do we have any individual hockey resolutions for ourselves? Now, obviously nothing crazy like I'm going to make an ECHL squad because I have no desire in fighting. But like, but I'm saying like, does anyone here have like a hockey resolution for themselves? Either in terms of to get better or do something different with their game, or maybe go back to wooden sticks, or, learn how to stick handle and not chop onions, something like that. Anybody? Like I have like one or two for myself. I know for a fact.
Well, lead us off. You've already got a couple.
So me personally, I know for a fact I am like one of the most negative people about my own game in general. Even though I know we play beer league, but like even in a game where like I'll miss the net 100 times and stuff doesn't go right, I'm very hard on myself. I don't like vocalize it, but I do mentally think it. And I know like it impacts me, especially Sunday to Sunday. Like I just come to the rink, and if something doesn't go right, early in the first second, I just like think about it constantly. And maybe it's an OCD problem I have, like from youth hockey, where it just mentally was never locked in. So I'm just going to try and like 100% almost be like a pro golfer that's good. Like any shift that sucks, I'm going to just like put it in a vacuum, throw it out, and then
Hey,
start
forget
fresh.
it. Yeah.
Slam a
Forget it,
stick on the
yeah.
ice.
Yeah, yelling a bunch of obscenities when I come back to the bench about my own self. Yeah, I don't know who does that. The other thing I'm gonna do, like in a funny way, is I'm gonna like really make a point to try and pick people up to some extent when they're down, because I'm not the one that bags on them, but I know sometimes like we play with a guy who constantly just shits on everybody. And as goofy as it is, I feed off that a little bit. And then I notice like I look for negative things in my game when he says shit, because I'm like, is he talking about me? Anyway, when somebody goes, damn it, I'm going to go like, nah, man, keep it up. Like, I'm just going to attempt to be more positive, because I think like if I put a little more positivity, I'll get more back in terms of the universe. So
yeah, that's a good idea.
I would go with like try and
I like
back
that.
check harder and shit, but I don't want to do that. So
Nah,
I'm going to
whatever.
do stuff I can
Who gives a
control.
shit about back checking?
Too much cherry picking. You do well at that with the backhander. The backhander, you have wicked backhander, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. So yeah. But Gooner, do you have any resolutions now that I sprung it on you?
So no, you didn't really spring it on me, because we were just talking about this on Discord. I mean, we were talking about how our skating is like maybe a predominant part of our game, right? So
Yes.
one of the things I want to start to get into other aspects of like power skating and all this other stuff, And I wanted to really improve on like doing like mohawks, different positions of skates, my skating, just learning more of my edges. So it's just pretty good at chasing down some guys, but sometimes it's just I can't get there. It's just the legs aren't
Everybody's
there.
got room for improve for sure. Yeah.
So I had a conversation with somebody who's like high up in the hockey analytical world earlier this week, because I took a course he offered online. And one thing he said to me, because he's consulting a lot of pro players, and he notices in their game, sometimes in the NHL level, but definitely like NCAA below, especially some leagues, and I won't say which league, they don't pay high enough now to offer like a full-time athletic career. So a lot of them will have really lucrative, day jobs. What's the first thing you do in your day job when something goes wrong at your desk? You reach with your hands to the computer and whatnot. And I notice with my skating, I reach so much instead of moving my feet.
Oh
yeah.
I never thought of it. And like when I was younger,
I'm stealing this.
When I was younger, that's totally fine. I will gladly explain it in depth a little more.
I'm stealing
when
this
I was
for
younger.
the kids.
When I was younger, I never had a problem reaching for a puck. Like it was always very easy. I noticed this after he mentioned it to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't move my feet enough. I just like reach with my stick." And I'm a guy with much shorter reach. We skated on the outdoor rink this Sunday. I got like burned 2 or 3 times on pucks I probably would have gotten if I just like move my feet 2 or 3 more strides. And it's just not in my head. When I was younger, I just did it. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in my vehicle all day visiting clients. I'm sitting at my desk when I'm at home. Right now, I'm reaching for a beer and taking a sip. I should be moving my feet closer to the beer like a puma.
Right.
I'm gonna put the beer. I'm gonna put the beer across the room. So I have to get up
and move again.
And I've
in beer league, when we're skating, when we're playing defensive position to defend against somebody that's carrying the puck, I generally try to reach and not try to skate through the guy, because I don't want to try to, because I'm a big guy. I don't want to freaking like take someone out.
You should, Gooner.
Gooner, don't skate into me.
Yeah, don't skate into me, Gooner.
Or me.
We did that the Goblin lot this past Thanksgiving, and when we bumped, you're like holy shit.
Yes, I did say that. Yeah,
but I'm 100% serious. Think about that while you're thinking about like some of your skating technique and how you're moving on the ice. I guarantee there's way more reaching than you actually think. Because I started to think of like some of my game, and I'm like, oh my freaking god.
That's something that I feel like I've always kind of noticed. This is like I notice myself reaching, and I know I'm not going to reach it. It's like I'm sticking my stick out, and I'm probably throwing myself off balance in the process.
It's like you're appearing to try.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It's almost like a mechanism. Yeah.
But you never see a pro doing that. You never, ever see anybody in the NHL doing that. They don't do that because they skate to the puck.
Right through.
Well,
Yeah.
except for
Yeah.
the ding dongs that Ovi got the hat trick against that Chicago Blackhawks team.
Well,
Reaching for pucks left and right. They had money on Ovechkin to get a hat
7
trick.
win
I bet.
Chicago. Yes.
We need to
I'm always-
investigate them.
I'm like, as a coach, I'm always yelling at kids like, you have to skate through the puck. But
Right.
instead of saying that, what I should be saying is don't reach.
Yeah,
right?
right.
Because if you're not skating through the puck, it means you're reaching for it, right? You're stretching out your legs and your arms or whatever. So yeah,
Maybe
I'm
that's
still,
the thing too. Point it out to him. Say, hey, I saw you reaching. That's the same thing as not skating.
Yep.
exactly.
And that's the way that I see it. Like if I
Yeah.
see you reaching for a puck, that's me
Yeah.
seeing you not skating to the puck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Gooner skating. Daniel, what are you going to do? What are your hockey resolutions?
So, I mean, to that point, very similar to that. Like, if somebody has the puck, stopping on the puck, like just stopping in front of the
Yes.
person,
Yeah.
stopping in front of the person. Because
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I do a flyby. I always do fly. I'm like, I want to poke check it and get it away from him, right? Well, if I miss it, sometimes they're just standing there, like,
And all they have to do is just move it like 1
Yeah.
foot.
Yep.
And then you fly by, and then they're like, okay, I got loads of time. But you
Yes.
stop on them, and they don't. I heard Tortorella tell
Yes.
somebody this once in some show.
Are
I don't
you-
remember.
Oh,
Are
geez.
you ever gonna stop on a
Stop
puck?
on a fucking puck. Yes.
It was
That's what he
Brian
said.
Boyle. It was Brian Boyle.
Brian
Yeah.
Boyle.
In 24/7 because he said, he goes, you got
Yeah.
that goddamn microphone on, and all of a sudden you can't stop on any pucks.
oh, that's great.
The only thing that
I
would have been
heard-
better, if he called him Hollywood. Like, way to go, Hollywood! You can't stop on any puck.
I heard Tortorella coach Brian Boyle or whoever doing
Yeah.
that, and it stuck with me forever since then.
Yes.
And that is the entirety of my forechecking game in OFBG.
You just
I
stop.
just
on a
stop
puck.
on people,
Stop
and
on a puck.
they lose it. They either have to get rid of it somewhere where they didn't want to put it to begin with, or I get it. And it always works. It always makes them give up the puck. And people remember that. They know, oh, it's Aaron forechecking me. I got to get rid of it. And it happens all the time. They throw it away. Just stop on a puck. That's all you got to do. I love that.
Johnny,
resolution.
are you writing all this down?
I am, yeah. I'm logging this.
He's gonna make memes.
Logging this,
I'm
yeah.
gonna make
So
memes.
next year this time he'll be like, Daniel, you did not stop on these
So,
pucks.
how many pucks?
Yeah.
did
You're
you
not-
stop on?
I'm gonna break down so much. I'm gonna break down so much live barn footage. You guys are gonna be aghast. Aghast.
I love it. I love it.
Totally,
Video
just
session.
totally.
Next,
Yeah.
halfway through the years, we're having video sessions to discuss our progress.
No, I'm just gonna post the videos. I'm just gonna post the videos online and go like, "This is Danny not stopping on pucks," and just like big arrows and stuff. Everything. Don't worry, there'll be a video of me slamming my stick somewhere. Like, week one. I'm like, oh,
Sorry,
this is
Keenan.
off to. Yeah, I know. Iron Johnny Walker.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, Iron Johnny. Could be. All right, Air. What about you?
My resolution is pretty simple. I want to play more. I've been playing 1 time a week. I'm gonna start playing 2 times a week and just
There you
get
go.
on the ice more.
You do the
Heck,
Hager's patch.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna find somewhere.
Hmm.
I may have a spot for you.
We'll figure. I'll
Maybe
figure it
it'll
out.
find a spot for you, Aaron.
I'm gonna find some place to play.
Aaron's gonna build a rink.
Yeah, I might build, if I have to.
Build
I'll
if you
build
build
a
it, they will
rink.
come.
Yeah, we'll go, yeah.
Just break into the Ashburn or Leesburg League.
Yeah, right. Whoa. No
Make it-
thanks.
Make a 3-on-3. Make a 3-on-3.
Oh
rank.
yeah, I'd love a 3-on-3 league.
And
Actually, if you build like a rink, like a 3-on-3 rink, I'll be there every day. Even in the summer
Yep.
when you convert it to roller, I'll just go play 3-on-3 roller.
I'm
It'd
not
still be a
playing
blast.
roller. I'm
no,
not playing
we're
roller.
3-on-3 rank.
Oh.
3-on-3 rink. All right.
Indoor. Yep.
Riggs, what about you, sir?
So a lot like Aaron, just get on the ice more as a player. I coach a lot, but I don't get on the ice as much as a player anymore. But also as a player, when I am on the ice, I don't get to the middle of the ice that much. When I'm carrying the puck, I'm usually outside the dots or below the net, which, there have been a lot of players that have done well doing that kind of stuff as playmakers, but I'm not good enough with my hands. I can pass the puck a little bit, but I'm not good enough with my hands to kind of make plays to the middle of the ice. So what I'd really like to do is when I carry the puck into the zone, I'd like to get inside the dots and then make a play, whether it's on net or not, as a player.
That's a good resolution. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Other than that, you know what? Just, get on the ice more, like you said before, and just, keep having fun with the game. I still have fun with the game, whether it's coaching or playing. I love being in the room and around the guys, whether it's or guys and girls, whatever it is, coaching and playing. Like I love the game. So more of that. And yeah. So, but for me personally,
you take the Phil Kessel approach, tries hard, loves the game,
Yeah.
Have some hot dogs.
we had a team meeting the other night, and as a coach, I had to get in front of the parents, and I was like, you know what? I still love being around the game in a competitive setting as a coach with the players. I still get a lot out of that, and I want to help people improve, and whatever that means. Right.
Right. Yeah.
But as an individual, I need to get inside because I'm big and I can get to the net. So I need to get inside. So,
Aaron, how many ENGs are you going to score this year?
I don't know.
I want a goal.
I'm resolving to at least one ENG this year.
Oh, that's a low bar. That's a low bar.
I got one last year. I honestly think that might have been my first ever.
For a guy that scores sad goals, that's an even more metric you're running through.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
Man.
Ouch.
Sad goals.
That was low. That was low.
Oh my gosh.
They're not all sad. A lot of them are sad. Not all.
No, they're despicable.
You're
right.
You know what goal wasn't sad?
Despicable.
You know what goal wasn't sad?
What?
The game-winning goal in the OFBG Summer Tournament Championship.
That's the one. That's the one you went down to the knee on.
Yeah,
I did.
Yes, like Brett
maybe that's
Hall.
what I'm doing. I'm just trying to recreate it.
Like
the best thing is, I will never forget because Brando, Riggs, and I watching in the corner. It went in and we all started hitting the boards because it was a team we wanted. And then literally Brando was the one he goes, Aaron freaking got that. We're like, oh my God. Like it didn't click instantly. We're like, oh my God, Aaron got it. Yeah.
That was a win for everybody on the pod.
Yeah, everyone.
That was a huge win for the pod.
Not for me because I was
you were on the team.
Wow.
Sorry.
I was going to say,
Gooner.
not for the other team, but everybody else at the tournament.
Gooner, you know what? You shouldn't have reached. You should have skated to him.
Oh.
Skated to him, man.
I was reaching from the bench because it was
You're reaching.
I was like watching it.
From the
Holy
bench,
shit.
reaching.
Who's reaching? All right.
Like I could be on the ice right now and skating through.
Oh, you should have buried him, Gooner. You should have totally bundled him in the middle of the ice. That would have been hilarious.
All right, that'll do it for this one. A huge thank you to Gooner for joining us on the pod and spending some time with us and having some laughs. It was a blast talking with you, man. This was great. And another big thank you to you for listening. We appreciate your support. So on behalf of Beers in the Lot, I hope you and yours have had a Merry Christmas, and we wish you a Happy New Year. We'll see you again in 2023. We'll catch you next Wednesday.